I bet y'all are telling me no sound. Good morning. I'm Roger Wakefield, lead AP, the expert plumber, coming to you on, man, I'm on YouTube, I'm on Facebook, I'm fixing to be or am. I'm on TikTok and Instagram all at the same time. How is everybody doing? So we got Benjamin Crump in the house. Good to see you, brother. We'll roll up here to the top of the chat real quick. AP Construction Contracting LLC, Jared Preston on YouTube today. Man, we're everywhere, so it makes it kind of cool. I've got different cameras rolling around in here, 1, 2, and 3. Make sure everything looks good, and it does. As you see, we've got the Trades Academy over there. I need to change that to my normal roller. If we can get Colton to step back in here. I know he's hanging out outside right now. Good morning to you, sir. Hope everybody's doing well. Mr. Benjamin Crump in the house. I'm not going to say new. Into plumbing again. Great to see you in here. Uh, Fantastic. Kel L back in the house. How's everybody doing? Number one, I want y'all to know we ended up giving away $6,000 last week. If you're one of the winners, congratulations. My team is putting everything together. We kind of threw that together at the last minute because we jumped over 500,000 really, really quick. We went from like 490 to 500,000 almost like overnight. So we put everything together and decided that we wanted to do a giveaway. So we're working on it. They're sending out forms. I believe we've got everybody's email address, but they're sending out forms that you got to fill out. That way I don't have to pay tax on all that. You'll get to do that. But it was kind of neat. We were gonna originally give away $5,000. Then at the last minute, we decided let's do a couple more $500 giveaways for the people that hung around. It was actually pretty cool. So, Kellel, happy Saturday to you. Willie AB2, what's up, brother? How are you? Dilly Plumbing, how are you? Good to see you in here. Benjamin, thanks for being here. Heaven Knows says happy Saturday. Henry Wakefield, man, there's the same last name there. Kind of, little something going on. Good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. He will be out back with me cooking. Somebody may have to go to my jacket and get a coat out. It's a little chilly. One Don da da. Yo, what's up? Rebecca Ramsey, good morning to you. John D, man, it was a beautiful, and I'm trying to go through as many comments as I can because, ooh, I didn't even bring my iPad in. So comments may be fun out there. Squirt, if you heard me, I see you. If you'll run out and grab my iPad, it's in my brown bag in the front right floorboard of my truck. Dylan Bepley, that your channel. I'm glad you did. I wish a million more people would find my channel. I'm just going to throw that out there. Wouldn't it be nice to go from 500,000 to 1.5 million real quick? Then we go from the silver play button right there to the gold one. Looking forward to that. Uh, Thomas, make sure I got this. Corandros. Roger, I'm an HVAC guy. Has gotten into plumbing. Love your channel. Thomas, thank you very much. Man, I'm a plumber who got into HVAC. I gotta tell you, it's kind of neat. I now am part owner of a big HVAC company, Rescue Air, here in the Dallas, Texas area. And if y'all have never been there, just go check out their website. Go to www.rescueairtx.com. We do plumbing, HVAC, and this company growing. So we're doing some good things. Cameron Harvey, how are you doing? Ricardo Granados, how are you? Good morning to you. Travis Casada, looking out for Colton. I love Uncle J76 says, morning, Roger. Who do you like in the Super Bowl? It's really funny. I thought they had quit playing the Super Bowl after the 90s because I knew the Cowboys were never in it. So it's like, I just thought they quit having it. Uh, Definitely not what happened. Okay, I am trying to make my world all better. Uh, okay, no, I got two more, and then I'll do what I'm going to do. Darlo Baguena, how are you? Good to see you in here. And Matt McDonough, the Mr. Miyagi of plumbing. Sorry I couldn't come see you in Vegas. Hope all is well, man. It has been fantastic. Vegas was phenomenal. Those of y'all that don't know, I got to go out to Vegas for KBiz. It was wonderful. Got to speak on Renai's stage and Quick Fitting stage. Got to meet a lot of new sponsors. So those of y'all that don't like me because of my sponsors, I'm sorry. But that's what pays the bills around here. Those of y'all that do like me because of my sponsors, man, we got some new ones coming. It's gonna be really, really good. So Matt McDonald, good to see you in here. But after KBiz, I came back home long enough to unpack my bag, change it, do laundry, pack it again, and then I got ready to go to Atlanta for the AHR, the Air Conditioning and Heating Refrigeration Conference. And I got to tell you, there was a lot of plumbers there. I got to see George the plumber there. I got to see Omar the hunter plumber, George the plumber, Omar the plumber. Got to meet a whole bunch of other people, a ton of HVAC people. Tertius was out there. Got to meet him and his wife Julie. Got to meet Josh Crouch, his partner. It's fantastic. Man, I just looked down. Zay 18 Rastacity, 18 years old, getting into plumbing. Any advice? Yeah. I literally just got through doing a live stream. Rich Tradesman, what is it? www.richtradesman.com. Literally just got through doing a live stream. We did a master class from 10 to 11. We're teaching people about getting into the trades, not just plumbing, but any trade. And don't get me wrong, I'm not going to teach you the trades, but you're going to learn how to become the best tradesman you can be. And that's really what it is. I've got the FBI in the house, Federal Bureau of Investigation. Hello, Roger. Glad to be here. Uh, Glad to see you too. No, okay. No, no, look, if you really are the FBI, I love it. Great seeing you in here. If you're not, you're faking, man, what a way to get people's attention. Michael Taylor says, good day, everyone. What are we learning today? Well, look at the top. We're looking at how to get into the trades, everything you need to know. So what does it take to get into the trades? First of all, you got to find the right trade to get into. How big is that? Because think about it. Those of y'all that are plumbers, if you hated plumbing, if you hated water, if you hated poop, why'd you become a plumber? That's why I'm not an electrician. I hate electricity. I would hate the idea of getting shocked. Watch this. I'm gonna move some things around. Watch this. Boom. How y'all like that? I'm assuming you can still hear me pretty good. Matter of fact, I never even asked today. How do I sound? Is the audio good? Can you hear me good? Is everything coming through loud and clear? But yeah, we are learning about how to get into the trades, and it all starts with figuring out the right trade to get into. And you've got to figure out, you want to be a plumber, an electrician, an HVAC tech, a roofer, a carpenter, a mason. There's so many trades. You've got to figure out which one is right for you. And the next thing is, do you want to do commercial? Do you want to do residential? Do you want to do new construction? Do you want to do service? Do you want to do union? Do you want to do non-union? In about 20 minutes, we're going to go out into the shop. We're going to go out and fire up the grill. Man, Randy went over to Central Market. If y'all are familiar with Central Market or HEB, just give me a hashtag yes in there, because those are two of my favorite stores. They're really the same thing, but we're starting to get HEBs in North Texas. We've only had Central Markets. Randy went over there and picked up cowboy burgers. I love it. Uh, Lillian, how are you doing? Says this will be great to show to a friend who wants to get in the trades. So everybody in here right now, if you look down there, there's a thing that says share. See, I look down there, we've got 74 people in here, at least over here. There's more than that really, because it gives me the breakdown. Uh, I got a bunch on YouTube, a bunch on Facebook, but over here it tells me 54. Over here it tells me 70-ish, 68. And only 16 thumbs up. Now, I know Sean Strong is not in here today. Shout out to him. He is out snow skiing. But man, what are we doing wrong? Uh, no thumbs up. I mean, man, normally they come on pretty good. So anyway, right now we got 76 people in here total. Do me a favor, put where you're from and what you do. Now we can see your names, but go ahead and put in what it is you do, where you're from, where do you live? Elias Martinez, good morning to you. Tom Young says hello from Georgetown. Retired IUOE, International Union of Equipment Operators, if I'm not mistaken. Local 150 here. I was a young man, and to start over, I think I would be an electrician. Great trade to know. And Tom, I love that, because here's the thing, and correct me if I'm right, if it is the Union of Equipment Operators, Uh, Man, y'all get to do some cool stuff because y'all get to mess with the big equipment. I think that is fantastic. Lillian says, "Love Central Market, good stuff." It is great stuff. I want you to know, every time I used to go to Austin, you can pass through Waco and I think Hillsboro, and there's an HEB there. I was talking about like 10 to 20 pounds of bacon, depending on because I love their HEB brand. Black pepper bacon is phenomenal. And also, I've got people on Instagram and TikTok watching right now. How are y'all doing? I can't see the comments here. If y'all want to comment, do me a favor. Go over to YouTube, search plumbing if you can. Look for the mustache. It's going to come up pretty quick. Come in, subscribe, and then you can get in the live stream. Uh, that is just good stuff. Colton, if you're here, we had talked yesterday about putting in a loop or a banner or something like that, showing people the link to the live stream that we did today. Man, if you can come in and show me where that is, that would be amazing. Uh, yeah. Looky there, right there. If you want a job in the trades, there it is right now, the Rich Tradesman Masterclass. That'll actually log you in for the masterclass we're gonna do 2 weeks from today. We will be doing that. I'm just gonna leave that running there for a little while. We'll scroll back up to current comment. Zay, 18 Rustacity says 18 years old. There's your advice right there. I love it. Taryn Cole, how you doing? Good to see you. Best plumber has helped so many. Guys, look, I have people send me messages all the time, and literally that's what it is. It's like, "Hey, Roger, look, you have taught me how to become a better plumber, how to become a better tradesman, how to get my license, how to open my own business." That's why we put these master classes and stuff together to teach people all the things I know, because I can't just do it right here in just a few videos. There's a systems and process that you go through. Uh, Bruce Ellison says, "Can you cover the union process as well?" Absolutely. The thing with the union process is you have to apply to the union, and they're gonna give you a list of things that they need. They're gonna want you to put in, you know, your GED or your transcript. Did you graduate? What is your work history? And all kinds of cool things. The thing is, when you go in and apply for the union, they're gonna put you through an interview process that really is kind of intimidating. You may sit in a room with 6 people. Here's my idea. When you walk in that room, introduce yourself. Walk in, shake hands with everybody there, and remember their name. I don't care how you have to do it. Find a way to remember their name. Then go through your interview process. Look them in the eyes as you answer them. Answer the questions very thoroughly. Think about your answer. Don't just spit something out. Stop and think about it. The union's a great opportunity to get in if you want to learn commercial. If you want to be an employee forever, it's great. Don't mean that bad. You're going to make good money. You're going to have a good pension, a good retirement, insurance. There's a lot of great things about the union. So, man, do that. And then when the interview process is over, get up and before you leave, walk up to each one of them and say, "Thank you very much for the opportunity. I thoroughly enjoyed this." You want them to leave with the feeling that they need you in the union. And if you do that, you're going to get in. Joe Hernandez says, "Good morning. How are you?" I am fantastic. Cam, got a brother plumber in the house. Federico Fierro says, "This is Fierro from San Diego. You are welcome for the advice. I hope it helps you." Uh, Thomas Carendos. Carendros. See it? And you said I got it right the first time. Carendros. How are you doing? Good to see you. Somebody wants to come in with the live together. That means no. Uh, Jeffrey Peppers, what is up? Doing fantastic. If I'm not mistaken, I believe you were one of my winners. Just says Facebook user, so I can't call you by name, but thanks for the heart. I appreciate that. Bruce Ellison says, "Oh, maybe the regional differences between plumbing wise across the country." I like this. If there are any, Bruce, think about this. Mainly the big difference is you look at what code we're building by. Are we building by IPC or UPC, International Plumbing Code or the Uniform Plumbing Code? And here's the big difference. If you go into New York and you bury a water line, it's gonna be 3 or 4 feet deep. Here in Dallas, it's gonna be about 18 inches, 2 feet, right around in there. The frost line is probably the biggest difference. Lillian says, I got into HVAC originally doing residential retro, now do commercial kitchen equipment. Wouldn't trade the job for anything else. Yeah, the cool thing is we get to have we get to have the greatest job on earth. We get to solve problems, we get to build things, we get to repair things, we get to analyze other people's problems and see what we can do to make it better. There's so many things that we get to do each and every day. It's phenomenal. John D says, Roger, have you ever used NIPEX tools? I have not. That's on our list to bring in because I have people ask me what tools I recommend all the time. And man, we've got some great ones that we do. Here in about 12 minutes, we've got it all right. We're gonna go out and fire up the grill. If I have some ice here, we might have a little sip of bourbon today. It's kinda chilly out there, so I might need it. Zach Martell says, "Hey, Roger, own a plumbing company and moving to a much larger building. Any other ideas how to grow that into that space other than HVAC?" Yeah, build training centers for your plumbers. If you've got room that you can, it could be fantastic. Fernando Garcia says, "Hey, I work with one of your old coworkers." I like that. Fernando, which one is it? Uh, Joe Hernandez says, "I have been interested in football since the '90s as well." Here's the deal. It's funny because I used to literally watch football every Sunday. I would get up at about 8 or 9 in the morning, eat breakfast. I'd be in front of the TV by 10 for all the pregame. I watched the noon games, the 3 o'clock game, the 7 o'clock game. So I'm up till 11 or 12 at night. Problem is when the NFL started kneeling for the national anthem, I turned that crap off. And it's funny because now I have a whole nother day of my weekend. It is amazing. Zay 18 Restacity says, 18-year-old. I already answered that. Thank you. George Jackson says, I moved to Texas. Will I be able to get grandfathered with my Florida license? Contact the Texas State Board of Plumbing Examiners, TSBPE. I think it's .org, maybe .gov.org, yada, yada, yada. Just go search TSBPE. You will get there. Contact them and ask them if you have a license in Florida. It may not be reciprocity, but you may be able to come in and get a temporary license until you pass the test. Minnie Fossey says, "Hey, coach." And it's funny because I get a lot of people that say, "Look, you are my coach. You teach me plumbing. I watch you learn." I was in Atlanta this last week and literally had a group of students come up and they're like, "Oh my god, man!" Wanted to take pictures. They're like, "My teacher, my instructor shows your videos every night." And man, it it was so cool. So we took pictures, had fun. About 3 hours later, met their instructor. He's like, "Yeah, my boys have been sending me pictures," so it was pretty cool. ESL says, "Hey, Roger, Sparky here, and I love watching videos of guys in other trades to be able to work alongside them better. Your videos with Dustin, Electrician U, are some of my favorites. Best wishes." It was great. I actually got to hang out with Dustin in Vegas. He went out to KBIS, the International Building Show, so it was wonderful. Jocelyn Casada in the house. Jacqueline or Jocelyn? Just asking. Jock Jacqueline? A, I thought it was an O. Jacqueline, hello, wake up, Roger. How are you doing? And I've seen you in here before too. Yes, Roger with the G. Thank you very much. Cameron Harvey says the link would not work that you sent to me. Let's see what this does. www.herachtrades.com. Let's see what that does. I'm gonna jump over here and go to it just to see. Oh, if it'll let me do it. Why won't it let me do that? Hmm. Try that. Okay, I did that. The rich tradesman. Oh, wow. What is that big long list? I thought it said tradesman masterclass a while ago, but that's the rich tradesman. Therichtradesman.com. See, that should have on there. Let's see what it does. I hunt and peck pretty fast. Alright, okay, it looks like somebody copied it and put it in there. Let me copy this. Stick this in and see what it does. See if that will actually link that if it does, it'd be great. Alright, I'm going back to live over here. Cam says, "My buddy and I are practicing soldering outside of work together." Cam, I love that, and I did a lot of the same thing, uh, getting in and practicing things, watching YouTube and learning new things. That's how you grow. Cam, that is fantastic. Benjamin Crump says, "Just finished my first week, and man, I missed plumbing." Got a great group of guys. Yeah, he is over at Milestone Electric, which also does plumbing, HVAC, garage doors, and all kinds of stuff. Fantastic. Good for you, Benjamin. Glad to see you finally get on in a great company. Bullseye Crypto, not really. Not sure what not really is about, but all right, all right. Cameron Harvey says, "Okay." FBI says, "I've gotten plenty of people attention on the live stream." Also, I love in the UK. Up north getting into the plumbing business. Good for you. Enrico says, "You sound very clear. Thank you." Man, I am that far behind. I'm 15 minutes behind. Doubt that I'll catch up before I go out and fire up the grill, but it'll be great. We'll still have fun. Lillian, I love Central Market too. Carl says, "Wow, great." I'm not sure about the great. Maintenance technician for apartments, jack of all trades. You know, Joe, that's a job I tried to get. You know, I wanted a free apartment, and back when I was younger, that's what they did. The maintenance guy got an apartment, then he got paid. Always wanted to do that. I wish I would have, then I'd understand electrical and HVAC more. Ryan Fierro says, "Hey guys, been in the trades for 7 years now, journeyman plumber, making more money than I ever thought possible. Plumbing has blessed me abundantly. I encourage everyone to get in the trades." Brother, you and me both. Congratulations to you. Absolutely love being a plumber, but I always thought being an elevator technician would have been a lot of fun. Not only that, Professor Dave, it pays a lot more. I ever been told I look like Hulk Hogan? No, but I've been told he looks like me. Sorry, Cam, just being honest. Florida plumbing, gotta love it. Terry Cole says, "Random question, Mr. Roger. Have you ever experienced Mardi Gras in Louisiana? You seem like you would be a blast to party with." Taryn, I have. Yeah, I've been down there for Mardi Gras. Mardi Gras. Yeah. Nolans. Got it. Been there, done it. I think I got the t-shirt, but I think I threw up on it. Jacob Hyde says, "Plumbing apprentice on Big Island, Hawaii." I love it. And there's some good plumbing companies over in Hawaii and good plumbing product manufacturers. New York City Sparky over here. You know, and look, those of y'all, we talked about him a while ago, Dustin over at Electrician U. He does a lot of what I do. He does it a different way. Great getting to hang out with him in Vegas. We had fun. Both of us there, meeting new sponsors, talking to them, and some of us doing things for current sponsors. So it was neat. Joe Hernandez says, "I'm a maintenance technician for apartments." Okay, read that one a while ago. Baby Z is a Chicago handyman. Ewald Schulk says, "How hard would it be to get into the American trades as a welder?" I'm from South Africa. Brother, if you can weld, it won't be hard because there's not a license required for it. Looky here, my brother, Mike Jr. in the house. What is going on? Yeah, plumbing is a great trade to get into. Got to hang out with Mike Jr. in Atlanta. He's got a show coming up in Anchorage, Alaska. Incoming president for PHCCCA. Such a great guy. Mike, good to see you in here, brother. Tom Young says, "Yes, Alberta, Canada, journeyman plumber." Professor Dave, that is wonderful. Dallas, Texas, Newman's drink and a great place to start. Christian Wintersite, manager from Colchester, UK, wants to be a plumber at 38. Don't put a butt in there. Brother, you can get into the trades at 38 years old and do really, really well. Michael Taylor, West Virginia, plumber and rental mate. Foxtel says, "Work at Walmart, but I'm sick of it and want a trade to learn." Foxtel, did you see what Mike Jr. just put? And other people, look, trade to get into. There's a link right there on the bottom. Go check it out. Look, you've already got a job, so to learn how to do something else, while you have a job is a great thing. You can go out and apply for a job where chances are you're gonna make more money, and you're definitely gonna what if I told y'all in 5 years you can make $100,000 a year? Would that interest you? If that interests you, put yes, because here's the deal, it can be done. I started making $100,000 in 2000, it was either 99, 2000, or 2001, and I don't think I've ever made less than that since then. Uncle J 76 is Prescott, Arizona, commercial plumber of 8 years, underground top out and trim. Okay, now you say no service for me like it's a bad thing, but let me tell you what, I love walking into people's houses and being able to tell them what their problem is. It is phenomenal. Elias Martinez is Dallas, Texas, just became a commercial HVAC technician. Yeah, congratulations to you. Uh, Commercial's tough. I've installed a lot of air handlers. My last job out at DFW Airport, we hooked up VAVs in E terminal. Over in A terminal, I ran a lot, or no, I guess it was E terminal. Ran a lot of 14 and 20-inch heating water and chill water. So, man, look, I get the commercial HVAC. I've built cooling towers up on roofs. I've done so many things. It's a great gig. I love it too. Joe got us this question. Parents have a 3/4 inch PVC line to the house from the meter. 3/4, getting old and brittle. Used to know what should we replace it with, PEX or PVC? Joe, I would go PEX. I would also upsize it to a 1 inch. Not that it would matter, but, like, if you put a 3/4 in it and you use PEX B where you've got crimp fittings, you're gonna get a flow restriction. But, yeah, I would do it and upgrade it as soon as I could. GP Construction Contracting says from Rockford, Illinois, service Boone, McHenry, Cook, Lake, DeKalb County now. Good for you. Custom renovations contractor. Matt McDonough says, "Mr. Miyagi of plumbing, you sound great. I got a run last minute call, 2 sinks, main water line, toilet, Boulder City, Nevada, electrical, refrigeration, plumbing, and an automotive technician." Man, doing it. Yep, got the course running down at the bottom. Tom Young says, "I run all kinds of equipment. Was lucky to get started on directional drawing 20 years ago. Stayed very busy doing that my career." Zachary Bly, HVAC tech in Pennsylvania. Al Jenkins, Lansing, Michigan, service plumber. I get up to, or used to get up to Michigan quite often. Being an instructor in a union, you literally go up there and you go to school in Ann Arbor, actually in Ypsilanti, right outside of Ann Arbor, at Washtenaw Community College. Love it up there. Jack of one trade, I'm assuming. 38 years old, working an office job, doing handyman on the side, trying to learn basic plumbing and electrical. Yeah. For the electrical, I definitely say go over and check out Electrician U, Dustin. But every time you make a comment, you gotta tell him Roger Wakefield is better looking, smarter, and makes better content. Just gonna throw that out there. Look, love the guy to death. He's good. Me and him are trying to work on some cool things together. Alvarez 1991210. Man, that's a mouthful. Love your show. I'm Marcus from San Francisco, and I build elevators. A member of okay, elevator. Get it. Oh, man, you got the gig. Member of IUEC, elevator contractors, local number 8. Love it. Ron Fierro, UA, local 344 out of Oklahoma City. Encourage anyone to get in the union as soon as possible. I spent lots of years in a private shop. My short time in the union paid more, experience more than I can imagine. So, Ron, I'm going to tell you, look, I did the same thing. I worked open shop for 17 years, got into the union, got all my endorsements, my master license, started moving up, started learning more. Now, think about this. I came in non-union, so of course I was a rat B, really is what I was to them. But I moved up, became a foreman, a superintendent, actually moved up to director of operations, did quality control along the way. And then when I started my own company, I wanted to do it union and pride. Just Craig, that local 100, just man, not a great guy. So we'll leave it at that. Tried talking to the union about it to make it better. They're like, we can't control a lot of the local people, which to me is embarrassing. But man, for a person that wants to be a commercial plumber every day the rest of his life, Freaking love it. Great pay, great benefits. But once you get away from that, it's tough. Timothy Mumray says, "This is an interesting program. Really appreciate good job, man, learning plumbing in the UK." Okay, so down at the bottom, it says share. If any of y'all know that you know people that might be in the trades or wanna be, go down there, click on that share, get the link, go put it in your Facebook, your Instagram, go put it in your underwear. I don't care where you put it, share it somewhere. Let other people know about it. Matter of fact, if you will take a picture of yourself, and I've done this before, take a picture of yourself with and in there and tag at Roger Wakefield, my team will share it. But you've got to tag me, that way they see it. And I'm fixing to go out here and start a fire. Everybody who's got comments going down from here is going to be really upset. Uh, yeah, if you're on Instagram and TikTok, which I know y'all are because I'm looking at y'all right now, uh, jump over to YouTube. Let me see, we got 1,200 likes over here. Oh yeah, got a few people in here. So man, go over to YouTube, search YouTube, just search plumbing, scroll down my mustache. You shouldn't have to scroll very far. It was neat being in Vegas and Atlanta this last week and the week before. I was able to just tell people, look, just go to YouTube, search plumbing. They click on it. And I mean, I was literally coming up number one. It was amazing. Dragon Talon, TSI AWD says trades are where the money is at. Yes, it is. Love the channel. Absolutely. Timothy says, I'm really learning a lot. Okay, guys, I am going to have to walk out here. So I'm fixing to lose y'all on TikTok and Instagram. Maybe, maybe. If you want to pick that up, just follow me. Okay, so I'm gonna walk out of here. So I'm gonna click to the hall camera. Or I'm gonna try to. Y'all gonna catch me walking out, and we're gonna go out to the shop. And if it's too cold, I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm coming back in here. I'll start a fire, but man, all right. Ooh, hall camera is off. Okay, so we're working. We're oops. We're working on the hall camera. Are we unplugged or something? I do have a plug just here. It's okay. I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm getting a complete blackout when I go to the hallway for. Okay, so I'm gonna clear this right here. All right. Okay, y'all will see me coming out this door here in just a moment. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Did we heat it up out here by any chance? Oh, yeah, that's right. It's warmed up a little bit. Cool deal. All right, all right, all right. How is everybody doing? That squirt you see coming in behind me. Uh, so we should be switching over to this camera here pretty quick, Colton. Uh, if not, oh, there we go. And Roger is here. So I'm gonna walk right out here real quick, and I like this because I can see my comment over here. Uh, last one I see is Adam Shannon, RMP 42778 in the house. Uh, looky there. See, I can control a little bit of stuff from here too. Good to see everybody out here. Uh, Colton has got the camera control. I'm gonna step out here and light up the grill. Y'all seen me do it before. We're cooking cowboy burgers in the house. Randy actually went out to, like I said, Central Market, picked up some cowboy burgers, and man, pretty cool stuff. Uh, I'm gonna go out here to the grill, get this going. Looks like I have Alyssa here, so maybe she can set the camera up and get it set up for here, and I'll be back over here in a second. Uh, uh, just do the one. You're good. All right. So not sure which camera they got me on, but y'all seen me before. Now, man, I got to tell you, I was in Vegas, so we were talking to potential sponsors that have some amazing outdoor cookware. Oh yeah, thought it might have messed up my locks there for a minute. All right, we're gonna get some fire going there. All right, I am back. I don't know if we can do this. Where you at in there? All right. While she's getting me set up right there, thank you, Alyssa. What's a cowboy burger? Man, cowboy burger's got hamburger meat, bacon, I think brisket, cheese, jalapenos, all kinds of good stuff in it. It is amazing. Drain Medic says, I'm in. Yes, I love it. Hey, Roger, local wall plumber from New York here. Love the channel. And John Cullen says hello. Dude, thank you so much for that. I got to tell y'all, you heard me talk. I'm going to go over here and grab my tea. All right. So, y'all, those of y'all that have been here for a while, Dylan, I really do appreciate this, have told me about it. And we're back here. So we are live on TikTok and Instagram. Guys, if y'all want to make comments, do me a favor. Jump over to YouTube, search plumbing. Looks like a mustache. It looks kind of like this. Subscribe to the channel, join the live stream. Love to see you over there. Dylan, one of my first, actually, I believe it was my first year at Ypsilanti. Let me talk about it a while ago, Washington Community College. ICP, the instructor training program. It's kind of bright out here. I feel kind of washed out. Also, maybe we can come turn the ISO down or something over here. It looks so kind of fun, but on the camera, it looks really, really bright. The instructors from New York, man, they take it serious. I hate to say it, most of one from Local 100 just go down there to get drunk or up there. But, and the cool thing about it is they dressed alike every day. They were the most professional group of men instructors. They may have women here now. Bill and John Cullen was in the class that I was. Such a great guy, amazing attitude. I love this story of why he got into plumbing. If you haven't heard it, ask him to teach it to you. It's fantastic. And yes, it is Sipping Saturday. If I had some good clean ice, I don't know if anybody here has any, but if we've got some ice, it'd kind of be nice to open up the safe, let some bourbon, maybe some tequila. I hadn't done any tequila yet. I've opened up the bourbon, but not the tequila. Uh, yeah, Jimmy Z NY says nice. Very nice. We do get to have fun here. All right, let me see. Make that go away. Nice, good that. Brian Frost is getting to take the journeyman this year. Congratulations to you. And now, and this is a good question because we're talking about how to get in the trades, everything you need to know. Number one, you don't have to know anything about the trades to get in. Is it going to be going to help you? Probably so. But the cool thing about it at the end of the day is look, you're getting in the trade to learn. That's the role of an apprentice, learn. But you want to speed up that process as much as you can because the more you learn, the faster you learn, the better you learn, the different things that you can learn to separate you from everybody else is going to make all the difference in the world for you. That's why I teach the things that I do. So taking the journeyman, good for you. You should be making more money. Victor Zamora says, clamps on a live line, drills into it, deploy a valve, no shutdowns of the building or freezing line, install in 5 minutes. Good for you. There's nothing. I've reached out to provide the links with no response. Contact for a product review. Well, number one, I get paid about 40 grand for a product review. So if you want my contact, send a check. I'll make sure it happens. But I'd be interested in finding out about your product. Trevor Williams says, hey, Roger, what do you think about instrumentation and electrical? Look, the cool thing is, man, that's the neat thing about being an electrician. They have so many opportunities. The opportunities they get, there's so many different careers and possibilities they can do. So it is really, really cool. I love that. William Gustafson, how are you? Good morning from Alaska. Man, I don't know if you saw Mike Jr. in here a while ago. I may get the opportunity. I want to go. He's doing PHCC West in Anchorage, Alaska this year. I don't think he is. I think PHCC is. Man, what a great place to get to go. I've never been to Alaska, so Trevor, man, that would be a blast. I'm sorry, William, that would be a blast. Williams has recently switched from new construction in the union over to the service side of the union. Love it so much. Lots to learn. And I think it's neat that the union teaches service where you're at. Uh, I think it was Dylan a while ago. Dylan, number one, tell John Collin I said hello. He is, man, an amazing person. But do y'all do service too in New York? And William, you said switch over to the service side of the union. Is it the same companies, but they just do service or what? And let me see. Instagram. I'm gonna try to look for some comments over here. Self-employed service plumber, 10 trucks on the road from Canada. Man, way to go. 10 trucks. You're doing very good. Spanky. Oh, your mama. Any tips on unclogging garbage disposal without calling maintenance? Well, number one, is it really clogged? Is it jammed? If it's just jammed or it's humming, turn it off. I take a plunger upside down, put the wood down in there, unjam the jaws. It works. We got that little wrench for the bottom. Just make sure it's turned off. If it's not even humming, check the reset button on the bottom. See if it's tripped. Adam Shannon says we have a trade school in San Antonio, a high school. I volunteer every year to judge their plumbing. Love that. Okay, Becky says I don't know what that is. Becky and Mateo, sorry, you got deleted. I'm gonna walk out here real quick, look at my fire. I will be right back. Don't go anywhere, please. All right, we got a little fire going. It's getting hot. It's still not quite wide enough for me. Probably will be in about 10 or 15 minutes. Then we're gonna put some burgers on here. Like I said, we've got cowboy burgers, and I know where they hide them now, so it makes it easier for me. Uh, go ahead and put that on just because I can. Close this down, see if I can get some heat going in there. Open this up. Get a little fresh air moving around. I'm gonna leave that open. All right, man. Oh man. So y'all asked what cowboy burgers were. That's cowboy burgers. Got Opa's jalapeno cheddar sausage. If you've never had them, it's amazing. Got my spicy mustard, pots and pans, and my spatula, plates and silverware. One polished aluminum French. Man, do get that one. I love my job. Y'all know that? Have I told y'all that lately? All right, let's jump back into the comments. Uh, okay. Here's what I'm going to do. Oh, I put on the wrong one. Sorry about that. Here's what I'm gonna. Where'd it go? There we go. I'm gonna delete it again. Becky, next time you do this, I'm just gonna block you from the channel, so you won't be able to put anything up. So thank you. Is there an age limit to join the union? Yes, there is. I believe you've got to be 18 years old. Oh, this one here. Gerpol 7890, UA Local 447, Sacramento, California. Industrial refrigeration service side. I like that. So y'all do have service. That is pretty cool. Rod Pleat says, is there an age limit? Yeah, we talked about that. 18. Jorge Alfaro says 2 more years for master. So in Texas, you can get your tradesman license in 2 years. That means you work on single family or two family dwellings. So a house or a duplex. You have to have a journeyman license in Texas in order to quarterback Frank, how you doing? Abel Plumbing, 1PT, best contents on TikTok. I love that. Love the videos, Roger. Keep it up. Andrew Ormond, thank you very much. Not a plumber, but still watch his channel. That was from Lemexivic. Good deal. I love this. Guys, if you want to be able to make comments that I read more of, jump over to YouTube, search plumbing, look for the mustache. You'll find me. William Gustafson says, great question, Roger. Up here in Alaska, our hall has construction only companies that do everything HVAC and plumbing and construction also. Way to go. There you go. That's the one I was reading. Sorry about that. Only have two residential service contractors. Work for a company called Cool Air Mechanical. Getting to learn and do service. Also do small construction projects as well. Cool. Well, I am going to go ahead and start opening stuff up here. Now, it is Saturday. I really wish I had some ice just to say, because when I opened the safe, oh, did I? Oh, look what we got. Uh, yeah, yes, I've got my AR-15. Yes, I've got my Barrett M50. Man, I have amazing tequilas, bourbons, pistols, Horse Soldier, Jack Daniels. You know, we did Jack Daniels last time. I did my single barrel. It was really good. Trying to think of something different this week. Trying to think of something different. I don't know. Let me hmm. I wonder if I can do this. No, trying to see if I can do this. So unblocked. Okay, I was gonna try to turn on my camera so I could bring it over and show you what's going on in the safe. Oh, look here, look here, look here. We have ice in that. Now this cup may be a little bit big for me. Then again, maybe not. Uh, how do you estimate new construction? Man, the way I was taught, you literally have to take off every foot and inch of pipe and fitting and do it that way. The NCAA has a great not the NCAA. MCA has a great labor calculator. I know it sounds like I'm already drinking, right? Local 393, San Jose, California. And I got a lot of California plumbers in the house. On the West Coast, I got Alaska in the house. Man, got Drain Medic in the house. Looky here, man. We are having a good day. All right, $38 Utah max journeyman pay, apprentice 23. Ratio pay should be double. This should be. Uh, yeah, but Becky and Mateo, be careful of the links you put in here. I don't know where they go, so I just delete them. That and eventually we'll block you for that. Please don't put links in. James Mitchell. Anyone know of a plumbing union in Southwest Florida? I've been told unions in Florida are bad and not worth anything. What are your thoughts? Well, the union in Dallas can be bad too. Uh, thoughts? All right, I'm going to get a glass out. This is my favorite glass. So tell me today, people, what kind of bourbon should I drink? I mean, man, I've got all the Garrison brothers. I've got Horse Soldier. I've got both of those. I got so many Jack Daniels. Ordered a cool Jack Daniels yesterday too. I'm excited about it. I'm turning y'all around. Y'all get to see a little bit. Look at my safe. Now, how is this? Man, I got bourbons. I've got tequilas. I've got great stuff. First of all, I'm gonna get a little ice. I'm gonna have to invest in a freezer up here because I don't like the little ice. I like the big solid balls, the blocks, the chunks. Uh, Probably getting ahead of myself. I'm gonna have to put this out here. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Man, I'm gonna go back to the Horse Soldier. This is the Horse Soldier small batch bourbon whiskey. The neat thing, if y'all aren't familiar with Horse Soldier, this label, the cover, is actually forged and poured into a mold made out of steel from the 9/11, the World Trade Center. Smells good. Oh, I'll see. I've got a camera being rotated around for me to get a little bit better shot inside the safe. You know, I'm just gonna leave this up here. Y'all can see what I'm drinking. I'm good with that. See, y'all get to see it right here. Horse Soldier whiskey, good stuff. American Freedom Distillery. Here's to you. Um, yeah, yeah, man. I don't know if y'all can. I know he's trying to show you what's in the safe. Uh, man, there's good stuff in there. Do y'all like bourbon? If you drink bourbon, just put hashtag yes or better than that. Either put bourbon or tequila. Philip Cody says, "Love your channel. Sent a video, but you never checked it out." Yeah, if you've got a video you want me to see, share it over to my subreddit at Roger Wakefield Post. That's where my team gets to see it. If they like it, they'll pull it, and we'll have fun with it. Put it in the video. Jorge Alfaro, already a plumber, already a journeyman. Dallas only do service calls. Good for you. All right, I'm gonna move some stuff around right here. I'm gonna open up. Gotta tell you, love these cowboy burgers. Now look at these things, man. These things are like half a pound each. Got 3 of them right there. 3 big, beautiful ones. Look like they're heart shaped for Valentine's Day. You gotta love it. That would be an HEB thing. Let's do something different. Y'all think I'm joking too, don't you? Tell me that. Did you see that right there? I've got a heart on for you. A heart, HERT. Be careful. It's a crazy, crazy world. I see we got bread over there. Yes, I made that. Another sip. I hope y'all are having as good a day as I am. Drain Medic said, Roger, how's your winter going? Any freeze ups? Been mild in the north. I'll tell you what, it's been pretty mild here. We have had a couple of freezes, nothing crazy. It's been pretty good. Oh, thanks, sir. All right, I'm going to go check my fire again, see if we're ready. I think we're getting close. I'll be sure to carry my drink out here because I don't trust them. Yeah, coals are white, looking good. I'm going to go ahead and shut this puppy down here. Let it get cleaned up. I should have brought my spatula so I can scrape my grill a little bit. And I bought a new grill cleaner scraper, so I'm going to go ahead and brush it out with this. ASMR, all sounds made real. Roger on the grill. All right. Shut this puppy down for a minute, let it heat up, and then we'll come out here and put some meat on in just a few minutes. So how do y'all like the inside of the safe? Have you ever seen a safe like that? Quick question, just started working in plumbing over a year ago. But my company will not, looks like train you. Man, if you're not getting the training you need, I'd look for a new job. Just saying. I'm gonna grab some paper towels, be right back. Now we've got some good seasonings. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my favorite. I always go for the spicy. Where's my That's bull. There's my We've also got good, special. That's me. No. And chicken. All right. Okay, so as you can see, we're cooking on Saturday. This is called Sipping Saturday. We do have fun. If you want to see more about it, jump over to YouTube. That's where we're at. And if you're on YouTube, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up. We're doing some good stuff here. Colton's trying to let the spice people see what's going on, because this is what we do. This is what we use. I also have my jalapeno mustard. I love what I get to do. Y'all know that, right? Yeah, got a shitload here. All right, so my fire should be good. I'm gonna carry my seasoning out. I'm gonna go ahead and put these out on the fire. Take one more little sip before I go. TikTok, Instagram, here's to y'all. Now, y'all see, the bad thing is if you're on YouTube, you get to see me walk out to the fire and see what I'm doing there. If you're not, you don't get to see me go, but we do have fun. Quick question, got it? That thing got a bedroom inside? Man, it could have. Those two rifles, lonely, that need siblings. I got my pistols in there too. I just don't show everything. Dispatcher in New York City, love your videos. Thank you very much. The cool thing is, guys, we get to have fun. YouTube, are you ready? Fixing to walk over. Y'all get to watch all this. So we're gonna go put some burgers on the fire. All right. Heart-shaped cowboy burgers. You gotta love it. And these puppies look beautiful. All kinds of cheese in them. Bits of bacon in them. Looks like some cilantro in them. It's a heart. All right, so I put them on. Pop the top on my seasoning. Make sure I get it turned the right way. Some of my oh yeah. Yeah. All right, so we're good right now. Now I'm gonna come over here. I'm gonna cut open my sausages. I ain't got my tool on me today. All right. I know y'all can barely see me in here. It's okay. This is not the right knife for this, but man, might be dull too. I need to get a knife set up here. I just got a new set at home I love. So I know what to bring. I know where to get them. Isn't it funny how cheese just shows up when you walk away? Gotta love it. I do have amazing people around here. That's a good thing. All right. Get both these open because I'm gonna go put all my sausages on the fire now. All right. I'm gonna come back to comments here in just a minute. Got the burgers cooking good. All right. Putting some hot links out. These jalapeno cheddar smoked sausages from Upa's are amazing. Love me some Central Market. Love me some HEB. They finally made it to North Texas. And I'm telling you, people, we just can't get enough of them. All right, we'll give this a minute. We'll come out and flip some stuff over. Yeah, I'm aiming over the bucket over there, and they got a trash can for me right there. Yeah, I got to be careful when I walk out there leaving this safe open. Stuff liable to come up disappearing. Savage says 19 just started my Intro to Plumbing Codes course at my local community college. 2-semester course, getting my certification from this. Then I'll start my apprenticeship. Number one, good for you. The Savage, here's one thing that I'll tell you because sorry, I'm just trying to move it around. Uh, there it is. Uh, earlier today I did a webinar, and it's the what Rich Trades Masterclass. Scrolling across the bottom there, richtradesman.com. They're going to teach you the trade. They're going to teach you plumbing or electrical, HVAC, roofing, whatever trade you get into. The thing I'm trying to teach people is how do you become the best professional you can be? How do you make the most money? And whether you're on TikTok, Instagram, no matter where you're at, the thing about it is they're going to teach you what to do, how to make money like that. I want to teach you how to make the most money, be the highest paid professional you can be. That's the kind of things I'm teaching. And that's what this whole thing scrolling across the bottom is over on the YouTube channel. Scheduled for my plumbing tradesman exam. How much did that cooler cost in parts? Oh, y'all saw the margarita machine. Can you explain why I clogged my toilet home very easily? It's cool. Never been able to. Man, I wish I could answer that for you. You probably got a different type toilet, maybe a different outlet, size outlet. I love watching a channel. I love that. I might have got a bunch of comments. I guess so it didn't move. How's everybody doing? What we're drinking today? We're drinking Horse Soldier. I've got burgers and jalapeno cheddar sausages out on the grill. I'm fixing to have to go flip. See them smoking. All right. Trying not to burn everything, or really not to burn anything. And that's funny because last week or week before, I remember last time we cooked sausage. It's been a little bit, but I did overdo it just a little bit. We'll probably need a little bit more there. Don't necessarily like this grate. Yep. I'm looking for a sponsor. I've got a really good grill, smoker. I've got a lot of good stuff at home. I'm gonna have to move that in there because it looks like it's overheating in that one little spot. A little smoky here too. Move this over here. Move that one up to there. And I'm gonna season the other side just a little bit. All right, now I'm gonna move my sausages over to where I can get a little more heat on them. One of my sausages just squirted, got a little fire jump. Move that one down here. Slide that down just a little bit, like that. All right, so I got a little smoke in my eyes. We are doing good though. Give that just a few more minutes. I will be ready to pull some of that stuff off. I got time to go through some comments. The Savage says, I have a question. What's the benefit of having a plumbing license and a certification? In Texas, you've got to have a plumbing license in order to actually do the work. And it's a good thing to have. A lot of people are never taught the right way to do plumbing. I'll have to go out there and put some. We got hot jalapeno and habanero jack cheese. Love it. Okay. In Texas, you're supposed to have a plumbing license, electrical license, and HVAC certification in order to do those kinds of jobs. You ever tried Sailor Jerry rum? I have not. Highly advise it, but with caution, it's strong and should go from freezer to glass. I'll tell you what I like. I like the Blue Chair Bay rum, the cream rum, banana, key lime, think there's coconut. There's some really good stuff. Or how far is can we swing by the shop and pick up a burger? If you're close, man, I'd say swing on by. Taylor Jerry, Matthew Brown says, "Hey, love your videos. Adds to always learning." Man, and that's true. We've all got to be learning. My brother, Paul Peck, Drywall 2, in the house. Good to see you. Love that. Thank you for jumping in, man. Uh, ooh, they look good. Yeah, trust me, they are good. Michael Sakaris in the house. Got to see you in Atlanta this last week. Fantastic. Central Therm. Good to see them as always. Paul Peck, you are more than welcome. Does it look bad as a welder if you keep jumping job to job looking for the right company? It can. It depends on how often you jump. I used to tell people I don't leave jobs looking for money. Other companies call me and throw more money at me to get me to come to. So there's a lot you can look at it. A lot of ways you can do it. Not bought. No, thank you. Benjamin says, "Can I come for a burger, guys? If y'all are close, you know that you can. Uh, we are. Well, we're right here. But we'll be shutting it down here in about 20 minutes. Danny says, "Never stop learning." Danny, I talk about this all the time. And man, you're so right, because to me that's what it's all about. Let me go put cheese on here real quick. But you've got to be continually learning. That's how you're going to make more money. Once you stop learning, you stop growing. And man, there's so many people in the trades that literally they don't learn. Once they get their license, and I was talking about biases earlier, and the way that we are about it. We think once we get that professional license, we're good. We don't need anything else. We get in the trade to become a plumber, to become an electrician, an HVAC technician, whatever it is you get in the trade for. And then the problem is, once you do that, you stop growing. Think about all the things that you learned to get there. And then think, what if I just kept on learning? How much further can you go? How much further can you grow? And really, at the end of the day, that's what it's all about. Because the more you grow, the more money you're going to make in the long run. The better life you're going to have, the better life you're going to be able to give your family. And it literally just gets down to that. Keep learning the things. Keep learning how to be a better plumber, a better HVAC tech, better at whatever it is you do. All right. Sausages starting to get good and hot and juicy. Having to pull some of them out away from the fire, which is a good problem to have. Got a little cheese on that one. Got a little burn on that one. Got a lot of burn on that one. Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to give this just a couple of minutes to heat the cheese. Clean up part of my mess out here. Just like a plumbing job, I try to keep it clean as I go. That way I don't have any problems later and I don't have as big a mess at the end of the day. We got about 4 or 5 minutes to comment on some more comments. Noah says, "Love the content. You're inspiring young men like yourself." Thank you so much. Top Op Glitchy. TikTok, Instagram. And I'm still looking at y'all. I was making 15 an hour first year apprentice, no benefits. It was very hard for me. To be honest, if you get in and you get hired by the right company and you go through the stuff that I talk about, where you learn how to sell the value of you, I think most people should be able to. I'm going to say make about $20 an hour starting out. Joni Fajardo says, "Thanks for all. I love what I get to do." What's your opinion on aerators and Legionella? Well, one's good, one's bad. You need the aerators. Legionella, if water sits around in pipe too long, if it's not aerated, if you have problems like that, it's like Legionella is something nobody wants. And you can smell it. So when you smell it, get away from it. I'm afraid I'm gonna burn something, so I'm gonna check it quick. Yeah. I don't know how many times I've burned my hand on the edge of this grill. But I'm gonna bring these cowboy burgers in. Yeah, y'all look at that. Now I'm gonna get my sausages. Oh yeah. Randy Colton, if y'all want to go ahead and come out and have a little bit. This actually looks pretty daggone good. My nose is running because I've been out there snorting smoke. All right. Christopher Bell says, what's your opinion on aerators? Y'all talked about that one. Nameless says, should stop using the term grandfathered, by the way. Most people are unaware of its racial connotation regarding early black voters. Didn't know anything about that. I've always taken it to mean what it is. Top Op Bleachy says, what do I do if my IBEW application gets rejected? How can I begin a trade career while waiting to apply again? You can go to work for an open shop company. Don't get me wrong, the union's great, but they're not the only job in town. I know a lot of people tell you, well, maybe they are, but here's the deal: the union's good, but the thing is, at the end of the day, and you can get a job open shop and learn. Look, I was 17 years open shop before I got in the union. I learned so well when I got in the union. I moved up, I grew, and did better things. So it can be really, really, really good. All right, we'll go ahead and cut one of these puppies open. It's the only knife I have up here. Might have overcooked just a little bit. Not quite as pink as I like it on the inside. I am gonna put a little jalapeno mustard on it, which I love. All right. Mm-hmm. Mm. So TikTok, Instagram. If y'all want to make any comments about what we're eating where I can see it. Water softeners I don't like. I think they waste a lot of waters. I love a whole house water filtration system. Union versus non-union. I'm non-union for a reason. Yes, I tried drains in the code. Haha. Good stuff. Fixing to warm it up a little in here. Pulling the overhead door down. Thank you, Squirt. Oh. All right. We've got one hamburger patty and one jalapeno cheddar sausage here. Oh yeah, the ISO on the camera just got really good because now it can be seen. I guess I'm right here. Yep. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Sorry, I hate eating in front of y'all, but man, this is good. So I've got cowboy burgers and jalapeno cheddar sausage, upas, we got from Central Market, cooked out on a grill. Fantastic. I'm working on smokers. I'll let y'all know I'm trying to do something cool here. Dripping, sipping some horse soldier. What we say, single barrel, small batch, good stuff. Copper cases, Roger. What kind of certifications are available? We have a tech, it's back so far certified, and another for med gas. We're going, so I want to get ahead by finding a specialty. Cooper Kate, number one, I'd say jump over to leak-pro.com. Get certified in something a lot of other people aren't. I don't know where you're located, but can you do your own leak detection? Uh, leak-pro.com. Yeah, I've got a. I think I've still got a case out here. Yeah, to me, but that case right there has helped separate me because I became so much better at slab leaks and leak detection than anybody in the area. That has set us apart and done great things for us. Top Bleachy says, "Thank you. Do some companies pay for schooling as well? Some companies will. Some companies are part of the union, so your training doesn't cost you anything. Some companies are members of PHCC, so they continue to training there. So the opportunities to learn are out there. That is part of my Rich with Roger class. Go to work for a company that's going to train you, that's going to educate you, it's going to help make you a better plumber. If you're just going to work for a company that's just going to use you as labor, man, here's the deal. You're just making them money. They're not making you any better. They may teach you from working with some good plumbers. And don't get me wrong, man, I've worked for some great ones. Even shop. Some of the best plumbers I ever worked for were open shop. But here's the deal. If you're working for a company that will teach you and educate you, you can grow. You can get wiser and you can do really, really stuff together. Sorry, I don't bring other people into my live streams. I don't know you, don't know how you talk, what you do. Sorry. Mm, you are welcome. Give me Z and J. Deliciousness, dude. This is a special broadcast. It's a scratch and sniff. If you scratch your screen right where I'm holding that, you can smell it. Then if you lick your finger, you can taste it. This is amazing. Cowboy burgers, jalapeno cheddar, Upa's sausage from Central Market. Great. Mm. Like this is good stuff. Mm-hmm. That still says, why is it harder getting a job as a master plumber than a journeyman? To me, it's not harder. I've had my master license for many, many years. A lot of smaller companies that aren't real confident in themselves don't want to bring a master plumber in. They're afraid he'll steal their people and go to work for himself. My thing is, if we do things right, I'm never going to lose them. My customers, I may lose the plumber, but my thing as a company owner too, I want to make sure I teach them the right way to grow their business each and every day. Dustin, thank you. Benjamin, boy, you better be quick. We'll leave in about 5 minutes. Christopher Holmes says, "In plumbing, a young man's game is plumbing a young man's game. 35, looking to start over." Christopher, I've had plumbers start at the age of 50, 55, something like that. I had a 55-year apprentice one time. I'm telling you, if you think age is a problem, then that's your problem. It may be. If you don't think it's a problem, if you're like, "Hey, look, I got this," you're gonna be able to do it. Just think about what kinda company you're going to work for, how you wanna do it. There's a lot of companies out here that have the greatest tools. where you're not straining yourself, where you're not working as hard, you've got equipment to do the heavy work for you. That's one of the biggest things you can do and the biggest things you can learn. Top Op says, looking to start an electrician career, really excited. Been confused since I got out of high school, so happy to finally have figured something out. Good for you, Dustin. Happy to be here, brother. Lester says, what are the best butane torch mats for soldering? To be honest, you say the butane torch. I use a lot of acetylene. We do have some propane, butane, different stuff like that. It's whatever fits you best. What do you like? What gives you the most control? At the end of the day, that's what it all gets down to. Michael says, have you been to the Heart 8 restaurant? Great spicy sausage. Yeah, I was at Heart 8 the first week that they opened here in Dallas. Matter of fact, it's the first couple of days. I take a lot of people over there. Here's what's bad about that place. It is so good. You go through and you're like, I want some of that, some of that, some of that. Well, you're buying meat by the pound. You just don't realize it. I guess you should realize it. I didn't. I wanted a little bit of everything. My first trip to Heart 8 cost me $85. Needless to say, I didn't eat everything. I had to pack a to-go bag. Oh my gosh, it was good. It was good. All right. Man, we are about down to the end of the show. I'm gonna get out of here just a few minutes early because I want my guys to get out here and eat some of this before it goes bad. So Colton, Randy, if y'all want to go ahead and come on out, uh, y'all come out. We'll get this thing shut down. Uh, Number one, hey, if y'all had a good time today, if you have, or even if you have over here on TikTok, Instagram, put in a hashtag yes. Let me know if you enjoyed it. Let me know if you got anything out of it. Randy's got buns. We got sausage over here. I've got the bourbon, so I'm good. This is Squirt. You've ever heard me talk about him? The burgers are great. He did good. Sausage is fantastic. I got a couple that got in a bad spot. The burn mark on them. They'll get lost, but at least I'm honest about it. Randy says no, they won't. He says I can scrape that off. I'm good. See you next week, Justin Reed. Thank you. Got some yes, good. Can you give a little more information about the course? Here's what I'm teaching people. I teach people how to be the most professional person in the trades. That's going to help them make the most money. I'm not teaching you the trade. I'm not teaching you to be a plumber. I'm not teaching you to be an electrician, an HVAC tech, roofer, any of that. I want to teach you the skill sets that's going to put you ahead of everybody else. I want to teach you the skill sets that if you're applying for a job with 10 other people, you're the only one they're interested in. If you're applying for a job with 50 other people, you're the one that stands out. It goes up from there to, of course, becoming the best tradesman. How do you become the very best? How did I get into the union from open shop and move up to be a foreman, a superintendent, director of operations, quality control? Those are things that I learned along the way. How do you separate yourself from everybody else? And I teach how to start your own business, and then I teach how to use networking and social media to grow that business. So I'm working on several courses right now. At the end of the day, I'm teaching you how to be the highest paid professional in your world. It may be a company in your city, in your state, whatever it is. I'm going to teach you the things to separate you from everybody else. I hope that helps. Dan Steele says, applied for my master's. Can't wait to start my business. Good for you, brother. Love it. Dustin, got us some yeses. Thank you. See you next week. Cooper K, yes. Dustin, yes. Drain Medic, yes. Paul Peck, yes. Pop Bleach says, yes, do more. Brother, we do this every Saturday. And I did a live stream a while ago, a master class. So I've pretty much been on my feet the last 2.5 hours. Really 3.5 because I went through everything beforehand. Zen says, hashtag yes. Benjamin Crump, yes, loved it. Dustin says, yes. Michael Sprice, yes. Bibi says, Roger, what advice would you have for me on wanting to be a plumber for a career that would be joining the union for financial stability and job security? If the union is what you want for those reasons, there's nothing wrong with that. But you can get financial stability and job security in an open shop. I know HVAC techs and plumbers that make $250,000 to $350,000 a year because of what they do and how they do it, and they do it better than everybody else. I never knew that whenever I was a plumber in the field. I knew that I could separate myself from everybody else and I could make good money, but I had no idea how to tell other people to do it. I had no idea what it was I was doing. I just knew I was making more money than most people around me. I had company presidents look at me and say, "Look, you are the highest paid person at our company." And I just look back at them and say, "Yeah, but I'm worth it." And they're like, "No, we're not disagreeing with that." The things I've learned that have helped separate me from everybody else, I'm now trying to teach to other. You gotta figure out what you want, whether it's union, non-union, open shop, service, construction, it doesn't matter. New construction, repair. There's so many different opportunities out there. Paul Peck says, "Good stuff, Roger. Don't get flushed. I love it. Is being a plumber a dirty job?" It can have days where it can be, but for the most part, no. For the most part, you learn how to handle all that, and it's not a just me. It says hashtag yes. Guys, I just wanna say thank you for being here. I really do appreciate it. This has been a fun one today. We've got to do a lot of stuff. Uh, I love cooking out, love y'all being here. I definitely love sipping Saturdays, having some bourbon. Thank y'all for everything y'all do. If you're thinking about getting in the trades or you think you know someone who is, visit therichtradesman.com. The link's right there on the bottom. Guys, thank you for so much for being here. I appreciate it. We'll see y'all next Saturday with a different bourbon or tequila. Anyway, thank you. God bless you all. Have a great day.